to Bedtime Stories with Zee Zee. Little Red Hen. In a little farm cottage at the back of beyond lived a pig, a cat, a duck, and a little red hen. Pig spent his days doing the crossword in the paper. Cat spent her days sleeping and sunbathing, and duck launched by the pond, making herself beautiful. And little red hen? Well, someone had to do all the work. Little red hen scrubbed, polished, vacuumed, moved, dug, weeded, chopped, cooked, and did all the laundry from dawn to dusk, day in, day out, 365 days a year. "Where's my newspaper?" said Pig. "Coming," said Little Red Hen. "My bed needs making," yawned Cat. "I'm on my way," said Little Red Hen. "I'm starving," moaned Duck. "I'll put lunch on in a minute," said Little Red Hen. Poor Little Red Hen. One night, Little Red Hen went outside to milk the cows, lay some eggs, and close the greenhouse down for the evening. As she sat milking, she remembered a task that she'd left undone. "Heavens!" she squawked. "I've forgotten to plant the corn. I wonder if my friends will help." Back she went into the house. "I'm a wee bit tired," she said. "Will one of you help me to plant the corn?" Pig waved his paper. "Not me. I'm stuck on 5 down, 4 letters. Rhymes with hazy, begins with an L." Cat stretched by the fire. "Not me. What a lovely lazy time I'm having." Duck looked round from the mirror. "Not me. I've got feathers to preen." Little Red Hen sighed and went back outside. She milked the cow, laid some eggs, shut down the greenhouse, and then she sowed the corn. By the time she'd finished, it was nearly morning. Time passed and the corn ripened. One night, Little Red Hen was ironing with the radio on. She heard the weather forecaster say that there was a storm approaching. "Good grief!" she squawked. "I must harvest the corn before the storm blows it flat. I wonder if my friends will help." She opened the sitting room door and poked her head around. "I'm exhausted," she sighed. "Would one of you help me to harvest the corn?" Pig gave a snort. "Not me. I've just begun another crossword. Listen to this. 2 down sounds like what a fishmonger does. 7 letters." Cat hissed at Little Red Hen. "Not me. Don't be so selfish. I was nearly asleep." Duck muttered. "Not me. I have to plague my duck bros." Little Red Hen groaned and headed for the front door. Wearily she picked up a scythe and staggered off to the cornfield. She harvested the corn, put it in sacks in the barn, and finished the ironing. By that time, the sun was streaming in through the kitchen window, so Little Red Hen didn't bother to go to bed at all. At 6 o'clock, she laid 4 perfect eggs and milked the cows. At 7 o'clock, she watered the plants in the greenhouse and picked 4 lemons. At 8 o'clock, she cooked breakfast, served it to her friends, and washed up afterwards. "Toast was a bit too crispy," complained Pig. "Anyone know what 3 down might be? Sounds like sticky, begins with a small green vegetable." "Call me picky," winked Cat. "But the porridge wasn't exactly up to scratch, was it?" "I'm still hungry," moaned Duck. "Isn't there any more?" At 9 o'clock, Little Red Hen vacuumed the house, made the beds, and cleaned the bathroom. At 10 o'clock, she polished the silver, dusted the ornaments, and defrosted the fridge. At 11 o'clock, she collapsed in a chair. "I'm shattered," she whimpered. "Surely my friends will help me out." Blinking in the bright sunshine, Little Red Hen dragged herself out to the pond where Pig, Cat, and Duck were draped across deck chairs. "I've been up all night," yawned Little Red Hen. "I'm absolutely pooped. Please, would one of you help me make some pastry?" "Not me," sniggered Cat. "What a liar you are, Hen. I saw you sit down in a chair 2 minutes ago." "Not me," sniffed Duck. I hate getting my feathers all covered in goop. Little Red Hen looked at her friends. Something deep inside her snapped. Right, she said. I'll do it myself. All of it. And she stalked back into the house. By 12 o'clock, Little Red Hen had ground the corn-made pastry, squeezed 4 lemons, made a custard, and beaten egg whites with an energy that she hadn't known she possessed. At 12:30, she slid a perfect lemon meringue pie out of the oven and onto a plate. At 12:41 and 20 seconds, she appeared at the pond. So, she said, dusting her flowery feathers on her apron and licking a smear of something off her beak. Who will help me eat my lemon meringue pie? Pig leaped to his feet. His newspaper slid into the pond. Me! He shouted. I'd be delighted to help. Cat sprang to her paws. Me! She meowed. I'll help you right now. Duck fell off her deck chair in her haste to be first at the house. Me! She squawked. Although I'd better not eat too much. It's so bad for the complexion. Well, looks a mousy, drawled Little Red Hen. What a helpful bunch my friends all are. But what a shame. You wouldn't help me plant the corn. You wouldn't help me harvest it. You wouldn't help me make the pastry. I thought you wouldn't help me eat the lemon meringue pie, so I ate it all by myself without your help. And it was delicious. The end.